Welcome back to the Voices of Women Summit, where in honor of International Women's Day 2023, we are raising the voices of hundreds of women so their messages can be heard. Your host for this session is Sara Michael. Sara is the creator of Feminine Sales Power and the founder of Sparkling Results. She helps heart-centered entrepreneurs to put an end to marketing chaos and explode their sales. She has another amazing guest coming right up. Take it away, Sara.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. So glad you're joining us again. I'm super excited to be here with Dr. Sunny Fridge and Isabel Kadoorie. We are getting her, Isabel that is, in through another way. She's going to join us in a quick second. What I'll do is I'll kick us off by reading a bit about their bios. Dr. Sunny is a New York girl living in Mississippi world. She is an award-winning professional speaker, educator, and entrepreneur. She is certified in the Roger Love method of voice coaching, a certified coach with the John Maxwell Leadership Team. As a presentation skills coach, her mission is to help camera-shy speakers, entrepreneurs, and rising leaders to overcome fear, to speak with confidence and ease, so they can share their message with their audience and are called to serve. Hi, Isabel, I'm going to read your bio right now. So Isabel Kadoorie is a software engineer and a longtime Toastmaster from Maryland. One important lesson she learned in her professional and personal life is that public speaking skills do wonders for our life. Dr. Sunny and Isabel developed a friendship while members of an online Toastmasters club, and their friendship blossomed into a partnership in 2020 when they co-founded Speak and Shine Academy, which focuses on public speaking courses and coaching. The Academy includes a virtual Speak and Shine youth club for kids and teens. Both Isabel and Dr. Sunny feel it's important for girls and women to know they have a voice and that their voice matters. Remember, it's your time to speak and shine. Welcome to the both of you. We're so glad to have you. All who are joining us, pop it in the chat where you're from, where in the world you're at, so we can know. So let's get started. So we're going to talk about EveryBODY Talks. Communicate with confidence and ease. And it's going to be fantastic. Yes. I'm super excited to hear more about it. But before we get into it, tell us this: how did you become so passionate about this particular area?
Thank you. Well, Sara, I've spent 25 plus years as a journalism educator, but in the last 8 years, I became a certified coach, speaker, and trainer with the John Maxwell Leadership Team. And it inspired my passion for helping people become the next best version of themselves as communicators and leaders. And then when I joined Toastmasters in 2015, that's a worldwide organization that many people probably know about. It also helps people become better communicators and leaders through their Pathways education program and Toastmasters clubs. Well, that's where I met Isabel. Yes, we were in the same online Toastmasters club. I served on a committee for her youth project, and it eventually led me to work virtually with her youth club during the pandemic. And in 2020, it led us to become the co-founders of Speak and Shine Academy. And the centerpiece of our academy is our Speak and Shine Youth Club, which is run by kids, and it's fantastic. Isabel?
Awesome. Yes, I always admired people who can speak well in public. My background is in engineering. Most engineers are not very good at public speaking, and my job was very technical and didn't require much talk. Many years ago, I joined Toastmasters so I could practice public speaking and learn from experienced speakers. Along the way, I realized that it's so important to teach children public speaking at a young age. In 2019, I organized an 8-week youth leadership program and then started a youth gavel club. Dr. Sunny and I shared a passion for helping young people to develop public speaking and leadership skills. As she said, we became partners and started the Speak and Shine Academy in 2020. It's been a great journey together.
So Sara, what we wanted to do today was just share a little bit about the best ways to project our confidence, because it might not be fair, but we're often judged by our appearance. And One of the best ways to protect confidence when you speak is, as you probably know, to make a good first impression with proper body language. So we hope during this talk that we can share some tips, and I have some pictures to share shortly, and hopefully the audience will take away some tips to use effective body language to enhance your message, to make a speech more engaging and memorable for your audience. In terms of body language is the process of communicating non-verbally through your conscious or unconscious gestures and movement. And one of the things that I first said when I was getting this presentation together is I put in there, everybody talks, why you cannot not communicate. And some people said, is that grammatically correct? But what I actually mean is that every person's body talks. Sometimes your body talks and you're not saying anything. So you cannot not communicate. It's a famous quote by a communication theorist, Paul Watzlawick, and it means that everything we do, including our silence or inaction, is a form of communication. And even if we're not intentionally trying to communicate, our behaviors and actions still convey information, and it sends a message to those around us. For example, Sara, if you're in a meeting and you're not speaking, your body language and facial expressions still communicate something to the people around you. Similarly, if you're avoiding someone or ignoring their messages, that also sends a message. So in a nutshell, I say that we should all be mindful of our communication and recognize that everything we do is a form of communication. And we can choose to communicate intentionally and effectively, or we can unintentionally communicate something we didn't mean to. So Sara, today we're going to focus on the importance of body language and communication, because in Speak and Shine Academy, we have so many challenges when we teach beginners about online public speaking. And I'll share after Isabel talks a quick little video of our club, and Isabel can share some common problems now that we have in helping young people, but it's the same for adults. Isabel?
Yeah. Many of our students make 3 common mistakes when they are new to public speaking, especially in a video conference setting. The first problem is they look away from their webcam. That communicates a lack of interest, even lack of respect. Second, they don't frame themselves well on camera. Oftentimes, their camera pointed too high, their neck, even their face got cut off. In one particular bad case, we had a guest speaker who only showed the tip of her hair and the camera was pointed to a ceiling fan. That left us wondering, like, who was the speaker? Where is she? The third common mistake was having a poker face. That happens very often to untrained speakers because they are so focused on what they have to say and their face become frozen. They lack confidence.
And that brings us to our next point. Sara, we want to talk about how to boost your self-confidence. So Isabel, just talk a little bit about it, and I'm going to try to get our video. Once I get control, I'm sharing my screen.
I would just say, when we speak and our body language matches our message, we feel confident that audience is with us.
Okay, so here's what I'd like to do. And hello to the UK. I see some UK Toastmasters in the chat saying hello. Thank you so much. As I had mentioned, you cannot not communicate. And that is what we're trying to remember, that we're going to have some good gestures and we will have some bad gestures. There's so many ways that you can use your body to talk and say good things. And there's so many different types of poses as well. And I have a video and I'm going to try to locate it. I'll try to find it in just a moment. One of the things you want to do is, whether you're face-to-face or online, is to remember that your body language and your facial expressions are essential sources of communication. Just as your voice has inflection and your words say a lot about how confident you feel, so does your body language and your facial expressions. And ladies, we look at people's faces all day long, and we use expressions we see on another person's face to tell us how we are feeling. Something as simple as a smile can make the difference in the impression that you want to make on someone else. If you have any questions in the audience, I see Harriet Loney saying a smile is powerful. It certainly is. And Isabel, if you can just talk a little bit more about our club. I'm going to try to find that video by hook or crook. If you just give me a moment while you're talking a little bit more about our club.
I just want to mention a little bit about our club. In our Speak and Shine Youth Club, we have a system to incorporate body language into their routine practice. First thing we do is we train our members, train their awareness of body language. In addition to the host of the day and other facilitator role, we have a body language monitor for each club meeting. The body language monitor observes the club members' body language and gives feedback to the members. And also we take screenshots during our club meetings, so our members get visual feedback on how they might improve their body language. And the third thing we do is we incorporate hand gestures in our meeting role script. And that reminds our members to use hand gestures like jazz hands to show their welcome and their appreciation during the meeting. And last thing we do is to provide coaching on body language for our members' prepared speeches. For example, using raise the hand when interacting with audience member, and using hand gesture to emphasize like numbers, points. Through those routine practice, our members become better and better at communicating using body language.
Thanks, Isabel. I found at least one video. What I want you to take away from this audience is that sometimes when you're communicating and someone's listening to you, it may be staring you in the face with the problem, but they may not want to talk about it. So here it goes.
It's just, there's all this pressure, you know? And sometimes it feels like it's right up on me and I can just feel it, like literally feel it in my head, and it's relentless. And I don't know if it's gonna stop. I mean, that's the thing that scares me the most, is that I don't know if it's ever gonna stop.
Yeah. Well, you do have a nail in your head.
It is not about the nail.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, I'll bet if we got that out of there...
Stop trying to fix it.
No, I'm not trying to fix it. I'm just pointing out that maybe the nail is causing...
You always do this. You always try to fix things when what I really need is for you to just listen.
No, see, I don't think that is what you need. I think what you need is to get the nail
See, you're
out.
not even listening now.
Okay, fine. I will listen. Fine.
It's just... Sometimes it's like there's this achy... I don't know what it is. And I'm not sleeping very well at all. And all my sweaters are snagged. I mean, all of them.
Yeah, that sounds really hard.
It is. Thank you. Ow!
Oh, come on. Ow. If you would just...
Don't...
Although that is not body language only, you always want to be cognizant of how you're presenting. So fix your face, have a smile on your face. Sara.
Awesome. Well, thank you. That was so great. I really appreciate you guys fleshing it out so deeply. Tell me this, I believe you guys have a free gift you'd like to give. If you want to put that link in the chat right now, that'd be awesome.
Yes, I'm going to put my website in the chat. If you can just go straight to my website, you will get a copy of The Power of Body Language, How to Communicate with Confidence and Ease. All you do is go to sunnyfridge.com, scroll down, and you will see that you can put your email in and get a copy. And so if somebody could go there now and even tell us if it worked, but thank you so much for taking the time. You could be in so many tracks today. Thanks for joining us. Isabel and I love what we do. And thank you again for being our interview host, Sara.
And the opt-in for her free gift is right there on the website. I just put it in again, sunnyfridge.com. Awesome. So I'll give you a second to like have your final thoughts and your
Thank you.
last words. But and it works. Kathy says the link works. Always good. And next up, we have the young speakers. So on all the tracks will be all about the young speakers. All of y'all will come together. It's going to be fantastic. Enjoy it. After that, we have Justine Reese, and which is also going to be amazing. So awesome. Thank you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. What would your final last thoughts be, my dear?
Isabel, real quick.
My final thoughts, I would like to give some words to parents who have young children. Encourage them to practice public speaking because it will do wonders for their life.
And
Excellent.
Isabel has a 16-year-old, and she is very much into helping her daughter. For me, my final words are from a plaque that I get to look at every day. Speak in such a way that others love to listen to you. Listen in such a way that others love to speak to you. Blessings.
That's wonderful. Thank you guys. Wow. Such great work. Thank you guys. Oh, you're getting love in the chat. Wonderful. So head back to the webpage where you can click the link and go to the young speakers room and listen to that. And then we'll see you back here in about 40 minutes, 37 minutes for Justine Reese. Thank you guys again so much. Enjoy and wonderful job, Sunny and Isabel. And we will see you guys on the flip side. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining us for another amazing session of the Voices of Women Summit, where our mission is to raise the voices of hundreds of women so their messages can be heard. For recordings of all sessions, plus an amazing VIP gift bundle, upgrade to VIP now. If you have any questions or problems during the summit, email our support team at support@voicesofwomensummit.com. Stay tuned. We have another fantastic speaker coming right up.
I am Peyton, the Sergeant at Arms. I'd like to share some Zoom meeting etiquette instructions.
I am Benjamin, the presiding officer for today's meeting. Today's meeting theme is Dream About Your Future.
Welcome everyone to the Speak and Shine Youth Club. Our mission is to develop our speaking and leadership skills in a fun and supportive environment. Now it's time for our prepared speech segment. We have one speaker today, Ethan. It's been said, no dream is too big, no dreamer is too small.
Have you ever thought of your future or what you want to be? Today I will tell you what I hope my future can be and 3 ways I will achieve my goals.
Showing kindness and consideration is a big part of my daily life. For example,
when I'm feeling stressed, I'll find one of my cats, if they want to be found, and take a few moments to enjoy their company.
First of all, I would like to start off with like the positive things. So Serena, you did a really good job with the eye contact and your speech really flowed well. There was like a beginning, middle, and end.
Thanks, James. It's great to be here.
Today, Ethan and I are teaming up to discuss some of the American and European planes. We will talk about some of the latest trends in aviation.
What do you think the Earth will be like in the future?
That's a really great question to ask someone. I feel like the Earth will be full of robots in the future.
Congratulations, Anthony.
Anthony.
All right.
Is Halloween your favorite holiday? Why or why not?
I love trick-or-treating. It's so fun. You get to see what other kids are wearing and you can compliment them.
Ethan, what is your favorite part of the Christmas holiday and why?
My favorite part of the Christmas holiday might actually surprise you. I really like to check out like the Santa tracker for the entire day.
If you had a budget of $1 million, what extravagant gift would you give a family member or friend?
like a really cool vacation in a really fancy hotel for Christmas, somewhere warm with $1 million because trips can be expensive. And private jet too, that'd be cool. Back to you.
The meeting is adjourned.